Okay, word of the day, Jonathan Fibonojji. Boom. Check it out. Doing a little hitchhiking, Colorado, Durango, Colorado, San Francisco, 2 days, baby. This is me last year. This is this trip. You know, this trip, I think I'm gonna make this my home. I love San Francisco. Doing a little 360 action. Okay, the word of the day, devotion. Devotion. It's Facebook official. You know, I put some things on Facebook about, I kind of invited my Facebook friends, if you want to call them that, my contacts. I said, let's talk about the afterlife. There you go, Jonathan Fibonojji, the afterlife. And you know, there's all kinds of people on the internet rambling about all kinds of things with religion and all kinds of debates and all kinds of perspectives about different things and spiritualities and chakras, and sometimes you just got to go old school and go, all right, let's talk about the afterlife. Jonathan Fibonojji, San Francisco. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Do you believe in the afterlife? Devotion. All right, so here you go. I'm walking out here in San Francisco. This is my second week out here. Beautiful Marin County. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. In fact, I lost those glasses. In fact, go fund me some glasses, americano417@gmail.com. Might need a bike too. Man, I might need a motorcycle. Go fund me, americano417@gmail.com. Be like, all right, I know where you can get a motorcycle, a bike. Okay, here's a little 10-speed. Seriously, these hills, holy shit, amazing. But they're like Durango size, like legit hills, and this is a major hiking. It's beautiful. Like Psalms 23 moment right here. Let me just kind of be still. The journey, I think today's 338 or 339, maybe 340. Back in San Francisco, remember this was last year. All kinds of things I'm going to talk about, and earth justice and all kinds of interesting things, maybe local news. Remember, you can always advertise on this channel. It's growing. We're up to like 88,000 views. Okay, remember, we're growing. Email me, americano417@gmail.com. I'll send you my demographics. You're like, is that like the coffee, americano417@gmail.com? Maybe you should like totally like do jokes and like perform jokes somewhere and like tell jokes about Americanos and like go fund me. Like, is that 417 like Americano baristas? Like, yeah, man, I might become a barista. I mean, I love coffee. Go fund me. Seriously, you know, this has kind of been all kinds of things. You know, this has been an earth justice journey. This has been kind of a healing journey, kind of a Psalms 37 journey. I've said many times, thank you for taking this journey with me. The Psalms 37. This is me kind of just having my little meditation. Devotion. Okay, so back to devotion. You know, I'm walking out there in the marina. The marina. And I see this Arab gentleman, this is about 11 o'clock at night, you know, pulled his car over. He's in like the parking lot. He pulled out his little blanket and he was doing his, what I would assume to be his, the prayers of his faith, Islam or whatever it was. And he was bowing. He was literally taking the time out of his life to drive to a parking lot. This guy, I don't even know his name. I just know he's devoted to his faith. And what does faith look like? You know, there's a quote that will offend you. I promise you I will offend you on this channel. And there's all kinds of good quotes, but here's a quote that will offend everybody. And it says, we will believe in our fairy tales until they begin to cost us stuff. Until they begin to cost us. And fairy tales and the afterlife, and how we need to start talking about the afterlife and heaven and hell, and Googling near-death experiences, and really, you know, getting into that genre, not just because it's interesting as fuck, but they're telling us stories and how mythology and near-death experiences and YouTube and technology, it's all coming together. So email me, americano417@gmail.com. Tell me your thoughts. But devotion, what are you devoted to? Beyond yourself. You know, everybody needs to eat, go, you know, feed my sheep. Everybody needs to eat. Everybody needs a home, a house. You know, whatever it looks like. whatever your family looks like. Everybody needs certain things. But what are you devoted to? What are you committed to? I heard the definition of love recently in a very scientific way. I was reading the National Geographic, and they were doing an article in love. This is National Geographic, which basically is just the best journalist for like nerds and people who like to think and they like numbers, you know, Fibonojji's, the National Geographic. Holy shit, the photography on that fucking, that's the most amazing newspaper in the world. Like, if you want to just bless your children, just go get them a National Geographic subscription and make them read it every month. Little weed helps too. You'll make some beautiful babies. Some Marin County light packers, jet packers. Some of these kids have jet packs on their back. I mean, they're so just, that's all they know is affluence. Psalms 23. So what are you devoted to? This guy out there in the marina, I don't know how often he prays like that, but are you willing to go out there and bow before something? We're gonna worship something. We're gonna worship mammon. We're gonna worship God, and we need to have that discussion of how do we live in a material world without letting the materialism make us materialistic to the point that we're worshiping mammon, and ultimately our lives will end, and what legacy will we bring, and who's having that discussion? So let me ask you, politely, respectfully, if you died, would you go to heaven or hell? And would you be willing to read the Bible? Just read it. Read it with me. Maybe I'll share Psalms 37 as a prayer for you. Maybe Psalms 23. Maybe you'll just, watch this video, go, that's great, Americano417 Gmail, his jokes are kind of funny. I think he should go to LA, like Comedy Store. I should totally do that. Like, oh my goodness, he's amazing. Yeah, I hope you like my jokes. Hope you love my photography, and I'm so excited to do some San Francisco photography. Go fund me if you got a beautiful Nikon D5, man, holy shit. Just the photography. I love San Francisco. It is a photographer's paradise. So thank you for taking this journey with me. We're up to we're approaching 90,000 views. And I hope this channel brings you all kinds of insights and wisdom and perspectives. And I hope I offend you. And I hope I make you think. I think that's the role of all artists and all prophets and all musicians, is to make you think, and to make you act, to make you, more loving, more compassionate. At least that's what we try. However we may fail, that's what we try. It's to make you think. Go fund me. Go feed my sheep. Maybe all you'll do, watch this channel, feed a homeless person. Maybe you walk out of a restaurant and just, buy him or her dinner, or maybe your favorite cookies. Maybe my voice, just this Jonathan Fibonojji guy out here, just reminding people that homeless people are still human, and that God loves homeless people. Jesus Christ is King. And the Bible is a narrative of homelessness. And once you understand that, or once I understood that the Bible is really a narrative from homelessness, and there's so much richness that Jesus is modeling in his life. Now, sometimes you have to go homeless to go home. Thank you for taking this journey with me. Americano417@gmail.com. Share this content. Tell me where you're at. Remember, if you tell me, if you're kind enough to subscribe or to comment, tell me where you're at. I love to see how this channel is growing. Americano417@gmail.com. And then if there's something really, really cool, other than Fibonojji out here in San Francisco, that you would love me to go see, to put my Fibonojji, then all you have to do is email me, Americano417@gmail.com. Isn't that beautiful?